Hey there, it's Foster from 96 Rock, and baby Jack is back! And it's awesome, right? And I was thinking to myself, after all of this time, because I've been a 24 watcher from the beginning, how many times can you do this? A friend of mine said that to me the other day. How many times can Jack Bauer save the world? As many times as it takes, sir. As many times as it takes. And 24 is actually back in a great way. And this season has started out with an assassination attempt. There's a peace agreement that's trying to be negotiated at the UN by President Taylor and by President Hassan from an unidentified Middle Eastern country. Of course, somebody doesn't like the impending peace agreement, and so they're going to try an assassination attempt on President Hassan. You remember back in the beginning? That takes you back to season 1 when Senator Palmer had an assassination attempt on his life. So this is really going back to 24's roots, something I'm really, really fond of. This season starts with Jack trying to get out. You know, he is done with the government, he's done with CTU, and he's finally at peace with himself as a grandfather. Kim's come back as a pretty good character. She was really annoying back when she was younger. And you might have noticed that the granddaughter's name is Terry, which was the name of Jack's first wife, who was killed by his ex-lover back at the end of season 1, which really explains a lot about Jack's character. There's this guy, Hastings, who's the new head of CTU. When Jack is brought back in by a guy who comes to his hotel room and says he's got information about this assassination attempt, Jack is brought back into the fold. This guy, Hastings, doesn't trust Jack Bauer, and he doesn't trust Chloe O'Brien. How many more things do these people have to do in 24 to get trusted? I don't like this guy Hastings at all. He better check himself before he wrecks himself. Let's recap the first 7 seasons of 24, shall we? Because this should give you some idea of why by now everybody at CTU should trust Jack Bauer and Chloe O'Brien. It's like they didn't do their research. Season number 1, Jack tries to rebuild his marriage, and a mole ends up killing his wife. Season number 2, oh yeah, Jack stopped a nuclear bomb from detonating in LA. It's kind of a big deal. Season 3. Oh yeah, Jack goes undercover and becomes addicted to heroin. I'd say that's taking one for the team, wouldn't you? Season 4. Right, while he was trying to protect his new boss, Secretary Heller, and his daughter, Audrey, who, by the way, Jack was dating, they become kidnapped by terrorists. Season 5. Right, Jack is framed for murders. Okay. Season 6. Oh, can't forget that Jack was in a Chinese prison for 20 months. Season 7. He goes into a secret cell and realizes Tony's a good guy. No, he's a bad guy. So by now, don't you think the government should be trusting Jack Bauer? They're going to have to if we're going to get through this day. Season number 8. I'm Foster for 96 Rock.